Hi lovelies, I'm Maria, beauty vlogger for Lux Pineapple, and today I have a quick demo for you guys on the Benefit Perk Up Artist. Now this is currently, as I film this at least, available on the Lux Pineapple site, and when I saw this it seemed like a really neat item, and I've gotten several requests and suggestions for me to post videos on items that either are available or have been available on the Lux Pineapple site, items you might have gotten in Box of Joys, things that you might have gotten and might not be exactly sure how to use, or maybe want a little bit more info on how to use them. So I thought this would be the perfect item to do that with because it is such an interesting product, and it does come with this little booklet that has a little bit of information and instruction on how to use it, but I thought a little bit more in-depth kind of video to show you how it can be used would be helpful. So I do hope you guys find this helpful, and please keep giving us your feedback, your suggestions, and your requests, because we love to put out the kind of content that you want to see and that you're most interested in. So with that, I just want to say a few things quickly about this product, and then I'll roll right into the demo. So this little palette, if you happen to already get it or have been eyeing it on the site, is from Benefit Cosmetics. It looks like this. It opens up to 3 cream shades. One says Correct, and that is a yellow tone shade. One says Cover, and that is more of a flesh tone shade. And one says Brighten, which is a pinky shade. It does also come with a brush, a dual-sided brush, which is really nice if you want to take this to travel with. One is kind of rounded, and then the other one kind of comes to a little bit of a point. The brush is a little bit small for my preference, but it is perfect for traveling and spot treatment here and there if you were taking this on the go. So I actually will use this brush in the demo as well, but for the most part I am going to be using this concealer brush that I have on hand. You could use the brush that's included or any brush that you prefer. Now the other thing I want to mention is that these are very, very creamy. Yes, they're cream products, but they're very, like, I don't want to say oily because that sounds like a bad term, but you know what I mean. They're just very, very creamy and sheer. Because of that, they're very sheer. So they're not really intense full coverage. So if you're someone who needs really, really full coverage or thick coverage, this might not be for you. The second thing I wanted to say is that even though they are pretty sheer, I do find that they can be a little bit buildable, so you can, you know, do that. I did wear these the first time I tried this. I tried it without any kind of foundation or anything on my face. I just used these, and I felt the coverage was okay. It wasn't really amazing full coverage, like I said, but it was decent, and it did pretty well at covering and concealing my dark circles and some of my little blemishes here and there. So there is that. As I roll into this demo, I am actually already wearing a BB cream first. So if you have a little bit more trouble skin or anything that you would like to camouflage a little bit more, I would suggest going in with your foundation on first, whichever you prefer to wear, and then using this as kind of a touch-up, brightening, concealing, correcting kind of thing. And also I'm really bummed at myself because I didn't get a before photo, still photo of my face. You could see like the difference, but I'm going to try my best to capture a screenshot to show you the before and after if I can, but I apologize for not having a really better quality before and after to show you, but I hope that through the demo you will be able to see the difference. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and roll right into the demo. I hope you guys find it helpful. Be sure to leave any comments or questions below because I'd love to answer them for you, just in case I left anything out. Alright, so first I'm going to take this concealer brush. You could use any kind of concealer brush you want, or you could even use the brush that came with it. I just like this one because it's a little bit bigger and gives me a little bit more coverage. So I'm going to go first into the Cover shade. And I'm just gonna, you know, pat my brush in there, get the product up, and then take that tiny spot that I'm gonna need a little extra coverage. So I'm just gonna pat downwards here on my under eyes because I do have those darker under eye circles to give me a little extra coverage there under my eyes. Then right here around my nose, because I do have those little red veiny areas. I have a little spot there. Then any other spots you think you need a little extra coverage, do that. Any spot that would need like a little concealer type kind of thing. And then I'm going to take this little makeup sponge here. and just blend it all in. You could also use your finger as well to blend, although make sure your hands are clean and washed before you do that. And I'm just gonna kind of dab back and forth. Next, I'm going to go into that yellow correct shade here, and I'm going to just take that same brush and I'm going to bring that under my eyes as well, because I do like using a yellow toned concealer under my eyes, because I feel like for my skin tone it really helps to balance out the dark circles there. Now, this is not going to be a shade that works perfectly for everybody's skin tone. It does for me. But if you'd like, you could even take this and mix it with the cover tone or the brightening tone to create more of a peachy toned color that could help balance out dark circles as well, depending on your skin tone. So I'm just going to take that pretty generously to help correct the color under there. Some of you might be able to just get away with simply using the cover, you know, shade from the palette, but I like using this yellow tone because I feel like it really helps brighten and correct the dark circles under there. Last, I'm going to take the little brush that came with it and go into that brightening shade. And this one's kind of fun. It's not necessary for everybody, but it is a little bit fun to add a little bit of brightness to your skin tone. And so you can take this pretty much anywhere you would use a highlighter. So if I wasn't already wearing shadow, and I did this a few days ago when I first tried this, I put it on my brow bone here, I put it on the inner corner. I'm not going to do that now because, like I said, I am wearing eyeshadow, but it works well up there. You could also take it down the bridge of your nose to really spotlight and make your nose look a little bit more narrow. Add it to your Cupid's bow here. Maybe a little bit down here on your chin. So this is just going to brighten up those spots. Any place you put this is just going to add a little bit of brightness to your skin tone. Which is similar to like how we, you know, highlight and contour, which will be my next video because I know that's really been requested a lot, and so I will be going into detail about highlight and contouring in my next video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, and then from there we're going to go ahead and just blend it in again. You can see how it kind of just adds a touch of brightness to the spots in my face where I put this. Just a little bit of brightness and light here, bridge of my nose, my forehead, and just for a natural, really nice glow. Now, since these are so very creamy and sheer, I definitely recommend setting this with either a translucent powder or any kind of setting powder that you might use after you apply your foundation or anything like that. You definitely want to set it to help it stay in place. Alright, and so to set it, I'm just going to take a really big, fluffy, not too dense brush and just kind of pat the powder all over my face. And after that, you are good to go to finish up the rest of your makeup. If you want to add blush, add a little bit of bronzer, whatever else you want to do, but I just really quickly wanted to show you how to use the Perk Up Artist and the results of using it and all that good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to leave a comment below. Also feel free to email me, maria@luxpineapple.com. We love to have your feedback and requests for future videos. Like I said, several of you have been requesting to me in emails and then also on our polls to see a highlight and contour video full in depth. So that is coming for you lovelies. So until then, be sure to like and subscribe. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to the newsletter to be the first to know about all the deals, the boxes of joys, the special discounts, and all that good stuff. And of course, be sure to stop by luxpineapple.com, the website itself, where you'll always find a sweet deal. My husband's doing yard work and he is making cuts on pavers. So we're hearing that right now. So and then we'll and until next, when I saw this, subscribe to the I'm gonna go ahead and roll right into the and we've gotten several and if you have we've gotten several requests oh my gosh, we have, and please keep giving us and